This week, we're talking about projection. What is projection? It's a defense mechanism where our egos defend themselves against unconscious impulses or qualities, right? And those could be either good or bad. And they do this by denying its existence within the self and attributing it to others out in the world, right? Is this starting to sound familiar, right? Not necessarily the idea of a movie, a projection of a movie. I love that metaphor, but really what's going out in the world is actually happening inside of me, right? We touched on it when we were talking about doing your own work last week or the week before, right? And what it really comes down to is control. We all seek to control what's happening out in the world. And if there's anything we've learned over the last couple of years, especially if not throughout your life, it's that we don't have control out in the world. We don't. All we have control of is how we react and what we do with that, right? How we control ourselves. And the paradox is that by controlling myself, by owning my impact, by getting clear and raising my awareness of where I'm projecting, I shift the self. And when I shift the self, I shift the system. That's the paradox, right? I'm trying to control it out there, but really I only have control of myself. And when I control myself, I change, I shift. And then that whole system shifts because I'm a part of the system. That's how it works. So real quick, my own story, right? I attended a 9-day workshop with Byron Katie, a teacher and author and leader in the world. And this particular retreat was called Doing the Work. And Byron would say the work is a way of getting it out of your brain, getting the suffering, getting the struggle out of your brain and getting it down on paper as a way to resolve it. Okay. For me, this was a profound and incredible experience because it taught me that what I think about a situation is actually the issue. The situation is not the issue. What I choose to think about it, how I choose to control it is the actual issue. It was life-changing and transforming. And so here's the practice that you're going to take on this week, okay? So you can either download the work by Byron Katie from her website, or you can just simply sit down and write down a person's name that you have a grievance with and write a simple sentence about that person. Oh, so-and-so is a jerk, or so-and-so makes me so angry. And what I want you to do is turn it around. That's the essence of doing the work. Turn it around. When I think this thought, what gets created? Okay, what's created inside of me? Is it suffering or is it peace? That's the first part. The second part is find 3 ways where you are being this kind of a person in the world. I want you to try it on like a pair of shoes, okay? So it would look like Bob is a jerk, okay? I would turn that around onto myself and say, how am I being a jerk in the world? I am being a jerk because Thorin's still locked up in his kennel and I haven't let him out. I am being a jerk because, my kids told me I had unintended impact the other day. That might be where I'm being a jerk. It's about trying it on and seeing and exploring where I might be the thing I'm projecting out into the world. That's your practice this week, okay? You can either download a worksheet, download the work by Byron Katie, or you can write down these 2 very powerful exercises, okay? Where you identify what's triggering you, and then you look for where it is something that you are actually doing. Own it, embrace it, all right? That's your practice. I wanna hear how it goes. Please reach out to me. I am looking forward to hearing what unfolds. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you back here in week 9. Bye-bye.